What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Big home, big baddie, man. What's good? Big home, big baddie, man. Shit, crazy, man. You seen on the title, I'm be talking about the metaverse today, man. Um, I had to do some research on it. Man. That shit got dang crazy, 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 man. So we'll get to it, man. Yeah. First off, how's everybody doing this morning, man? Y'all doing all right? Everything's great. I hope everything's great, man. Um, I was doing some research on this Mark Zuckerberg metaverse thing, and just like I thought it was gonna be, just like I was thinking, it's crazy. Just like I was thinking, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of what's going on, so get y'all in hear it from the horse's mouth, and then I'm gonna break down what's going on, man. Uh,
Today, there are already a bunch of options to choose from, and in the future, anyone will be able to create one. We've just called it home until now because it's been missing something very important: people. Soon, we're going to be introducing a social version of home, where you can invite your friends to join you as avatars. You'll be able to hang out, watch videos together, and jump into apps together. Then, there is Horizon
wow,
Worlds, which is where you can build worlds and jump into them with people.
wow,
Horizon is designed to make it possible for everyone to create, and we're already seeing people build some really interesting experiences, from creating new games together to throwing surprise parties in VR that family and friends around the world can join. We started rolling out Horizon Worlds in beta last year, and we're adding more people and more worlds every day. And we also just launched Horizon Workrooms earlier this year for collaboration. Beyond Horizon, we're also making it easier to communicate with your friends across different layers of reality. This year, we're bringing messenger calls to virtual reality. You're going to be able to invite your friends to a messenger call, and soon you'll be able to explore somewhere together or join a game. Now, these are the kinds of tools that need to get built so that you can jump into the metaverse with your friends from anywhere. And they're going to unlock some pretty amazing experiences. Now, let's move on from some of these basic concepts and people just connecting to a completely different set of experiences around entertainment and gaming. Imagine your best friend is at a concert somewhere across the world. What if you could be there with her?
Yo, you're here! After dances? Yes.
So if you can't already see what's going on, for one, can you see what the hell they're doing? Mm. With all the things we got to live through, with all the things we got going on right now, um, they don't want us to connect. They're talking about all this connect. They don't want us to connect in the real world. They made it to where they said you can't visit family, you can't visit friends. Well, that's what they're saying, right? All this illusion was to create us. I mean, to all that shit that they did with the virus and everything was just an illusion they created, or a situation they created to put us in a box. For one, They tested that shit for a whole year. It was a test run. They tested it for a whole year to see how long they can get you to stay in your house and stay out the way and see how much control they had us under, right? With that being said, you cannot control hundreds of millions of people when they're living free and physically free. You have to have them in bondage. And see, the thing what y'all need to understand is this is another form of slavery. It's another form of bondage. I'm gonna pause it so y'all I'm gonna let you listen. It's another form of bondage that they have us under, to where they want you to normalize being alone. They want to take your life away from you. And I'm gonna say this. They already pretty much did take the life away from us, but whatever the plan that they had created is not totally work. And it doesn't totally work because everybody's not slaves. Everybody's not in the mindset of slaves. You know what I'm saying? Some people know how to think for themselves. Some people know how to discern what's best and what's right and wrong for themselves. So if you can't control everybody, the best thing to do is to either take them out or put them in the box. And the thing of it is, they can't take everybody out. It won't be right for them to do that. So they have to put us in a box. Things like people like Mark Zuckerberg and all that, people didn't even realize, and I'm going to say this, people didn't even realize a few weeks ago, Facebook said, I don't use Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I don't do none of that shit. I got an Instagram account, but I don't really be on there like that. I lost my access. But people don't realize a few weeks ago, Facebook shut down. It shut all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Facebook and not Instagram. I think it was Facebook. Whoever the few companies that are owned by Mark Zuckerberg, they shut down for a couple of days. It was to bring in the metaverse. It's just like when you have a new update on your phone has to shut down and restart to introduce the new software. That's all it was. The metaverse was being introduced, so they had to shut the Facebook and all that down to introduce it. So when you have stuff like that, excuse me. When you have restarts like that, every time you have a restart, it's a new situation that's coming. That a lot of people are like, yeah, that's cool. I want to be join the metaverse and this and that, and I want to use NFTs and all that. And I want to talk about NFTs as well, because I did my research on that as well. And just like I initially thought, NFTs are getting you to believe and getting you to put value in stuff that's not real. It's getting you to put value in non-physical items. Put it like this. Right now is the sellout phase. The introductory phase. That's why they're giving people millions, quote unquote, giving certain people millions of dollars. The NFTs are selling right now for millions of dollars. Like the first tweet from Jack, whoever, the guy who runs Twitter, his first tweet is selling for $3 million or sold for $3 million. What you have to understand is those NFTs are two things. It's you logging in your items. It's you logging in the things that you own into the internet. It's an item database, for one. For two, on things like this, and I'm gonna get to playing it again. They say like Mark Zuckerberg said, the NFTs, you'll be able to purchase them and put them in your home and put them in your metaverse. So they're gonna have you dumbasses purchasing things that are not yeah, you left, nigga. They're gonna have you purchasing things that are not physical, to put in a non-physical world. So people will be spending money. Yeah, that's me. I'm on there. People are gonna be spending money on non-physical items to have non-physical. What's up, bro? To have non-physical items in the non-physical universe. It's insanity. What's up, bro? I'm on live right now. Yeah, I'm on live. Talking about. Oh, hey, tap in. I'm talking about the metaverse. I got the Mark Zuckerberg video, the metaverse video on there. I already did the math on the NFTs and all that shit, bro. I'm breaking that shit down right now. Cause yeah, bro. They're breaking that. I'm breaking that bitch down all the way down. I'm on live. I'm on live talking about that shit. I got the video in the back because it's like an hour-long introductory video Mark Zuckerberg came out with like a month ago or 2 months, like a month and a half, 2 months ago, trying to promote that shit, that bullshit. The Matrix. He done made the Matrix. He trying to put niggas in the Matrix, boy, for real. But I'm gonna call you in a minute when I get off here too. Yeah, I will. I want to talk about that shit. All right, I will. I'll hit you in just a minute. Yeah. So yeah. With the NFTs, let me play some shit so y'all can hear this shit, man. So it ain't just me talking and you understand, like
adding the ability for creators to connect different physical locations into cohesive augmented reality storytelling.
But the main thing you have to remember is this shit has no use and no purpose without users. Just like Facebook and all these fake places that they created, all those places like Facebook and all those social media places that they created have no use without the viewer. You know what I'm saying? They if it wasn't billions of people on Facebook, it wouldn't be so big. If it wasn't billions of people. So listen, let me let you hear what this nigga
like
talking about.
Guided tours or scavenger hunts. We're also building a Horizon marketplace where creators can sell and share 3D digital items. And our hope is that this will enable a lot more commerce and help grow the overall metaverse economy. Because
grow the economy, the metaverse economy.
Developers who are going to build the metaverse,
digital currency,
real. And to make sure that there's an ecosystem that can sustain hundreds of thousands of people working on this, which is what we're going to need to bring this to life, then it's critical.
Did you hear what he said? They're gonna need hundreds of thousands of people to bring it to life. Because I seen the metaverse right now and it's running looking like the Wii. It's looking like the Wii right now. This shit is so cheesy. And there's a bunch of cheesy ass avatar niggas in there, like damn ghosts in outer space and shit, just frozen, talking to each other and doing dumb little simple shit. It's just the idea right now. You know what I mean? It's just starting. They need you, they need me, they need niggas to put NFTs, they need niggas to put NFTs on there and all that shit. They need us to invest in it, all that.
Now, if you ask people today what they thought the metaverse was, a lot of people would probably say it was a Spider-Man movie. But the people who actually follow the space would say it's about gaming. And that's because gaming provides many of the most immersive experiences, and it is the biggest entertainment industry by far. Gaming in the metaverse is going to span from immersive experiences in fantasy worlds to bringing simple games into our everyday lives through holograms. Maybe you'll play old games in new ways.
So, Barcelona, huh?
Well, it's not New York, but I like it.
New York misses you.
You see this shit?
What's that?
I said, let me put my game face on so I can beat you.
Okay. Check.
I gotta try another game face next time.
Maybe you'll go head to head with players from around the world.
It's like a shop.
Some call it skill.
Keep talking.
Or maybe you'll do things that aren't even possible in gaming today.
Hey,
right?
Mark, down for a VR foiling session?
Now this is more my style.
Classic look. All right. Nice. Oh, nice choice, Mark. Ready to shred. All right, here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, hang in there, Mark.
That's not good.
Hit this section. Boom. All right.
All right, now look. You might say that's cool, and it pretty much is pretty cool, right? But what's gonna happen? This is what's gonna happen. all of us been programmed and groomed into this situation we're in. The Wii programmed you to have the online avatar, me's, and all that. The Wii was the first one. Everybody works together for the grooming and to the future, to the progression of the future, right? They got them all this shit right here. There's gonna be people living or trying to live once they get it good and rolling. There's gonna be people trying to live on this shit, and they're not gonna be in the real world at all. Now, look, that might be cool, whatever you might say is cool. But what do they tell us to do? And what have they been telling us to do? Stay in the house for the last year. Stay at home, quarantine, stay at home, stay at home. They want us out the way, right? Right? So they can do whatever they want to do while we out the way in the house. Now, Mark Zuckerberg and all them niggas have basically have created somewhere for you to be in the house out the way. Now, what y'all like, you already know what the fuck I'm saying. This is a new matrix, which is cool, whatever. But think about it. If you're investing in NFTs, if you're say if you have a bunch of, say like I got a bunch of movies behind me and shit like that. The movies that are, because an NFT is a non-fungible token. That's what it stands for. I did my research. It's a non-fungible token. And that means it's an online avatar type of picture type of thing. Basically like a picture online of something that is basically one of a kind. Once you do your NFT, once you register an NFT, you'll be the nigga who owns their NFT. So say if I did, because a lot of people aren't doing this shit right now. So say if I did an NFT for all my old school movies that I got, I would be the first nigga. It's like the first one to do it type thing. You'll be the first nigga to have that in the digital world. So like in my house and that shit, what he's talking about, Zuckerberg, there's a thing they call it a house on there. I would have all my NFT things that I scan would be in my house in the digital world, right? They might say, oh, that's cool. It's not something that's really not cool, because look, now what you're doing is you're giving the internet the real world. You're giving it, you're taking pictures of shit and registering it into that metaverse, and then what you're gonna be doing, you're not it's gonna fuck up the future next generations to come, because all of the people know now a lot of the animals are endangered right now. A lot of the animals that we grew up able to see, touch, and go smell and shit at the zoo, our children and their children's and our children's children will not have animals at all alive or accessible. They will not be able to physically go see animals. The world the way that the world is being changed, the way the world's being changed into will not have physical alive things anymore. And that's very fucking sad. Like, you ain't gonna be hearing birds chirping and shit outside. You're not gonna see flowers and shit outside in the future, because that's the way they're saying. They're saying the climate's getting so bad, whoop the whoop. They're saying whoop, the bug animals dying because this. They're saying that. The scientists are saying that. It's not conspiracy, nothing. So they're saying basically in the future we won't have animals. And if you've seen what happened during the C virus quarantine year, they were going in and vaccinating all the animals and tagging all the animals and tracking all the animals. You know why? If you shoot an animal with now there's some theory shit. It's not conspiracy, but it's a theory. If you shoot an animal with electrical particles or particulates in their body, then you could analyze them. You could put, like, you know how in video games they put those dots on niggas for the motion sensor. They put the little dots on the bodysuit to get the motion of the game, to get the motion. Listen to what I'm saying. The dots the shots they injected into the animals and everybody, humans too, have medical particulates in them. They could just animate you to put you into the metaverse. That's why if you look, I'm gonna show you too. If you watch this metaverse shit, animals are the only thing that they have operational like that with legs and things like that inside the metaverse right now. You know why? Because animals that are in the metaverse are probably from the real life animals that they injected with the metal particulates that track their movements, 3D, like a 5D probably picture of just seeing how they move, how they groove, and you could just take the computer. It's easy as fuck. You download the movements, put a skin on it, click it inside your metaverse. Now you have a physical run around animal that is realistic inside your metaverse. Man, people are dumb as fuck. What's happened? They created a universe for us to be because they're going to destroy the place out there. Well, they want to destroy the world that we're living in, so we won't be free. They don't want us to be free, physically free, mentally free, where you're able to think and feel and build for yourself. They're trying to talk about here, build feelings and experiences for you to feel and build. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The feelings come from real life. Say, put it like this: once they get this shit rolling and people start making programs for the metaverse and developing software and things for the metaverse, you'll be able to like have sex on the metaverse. But will sex in the metaverse feel good as sex in real life? No, it won't. It will be a visual thing, all visual. Man, people are dumb as hell, man. And you got to wake up and see the big picture. You got to wake up, man. You got to wake up and see the big picture, man. But let y'all hear some more of this shit.
I've got an idea.
Hey, where are you going?
Gotta pump it to jump it.
What? I didn't even know that was an option. All right, you're not going to catch me now. Take that, unicorn. Oh, Tube City.
Kai, you're out of control.
Don't worry, I'll let you win next time. All good. Oh, that was a close one. You want to go again?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
More sunscreen though.
Whoa.
Well,
dude.
Gaming is how a lot of people are going to step into the metaverse for the first time. It already has some of the most fully built out digital goods, the most active creator and developer communities, and major platforms like Epic are working to build out the metaverse, starting with gaming. For our part, we're heavily investing in building a healthy VR and AR ecosystem, so the game studios can keep building and gaming creators can keep creating. Now, Deb from our studios team is joining me. Deb, do you want to take us through some of the exciting games in the pipeline for Quest?
Absolutely. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to work with incredible developers like Vertigo Games, the studio behind fan favorite Arizona Sunshine.
I love Arizona Sunshine. That game basically got me and my friends through the first few months of the pandemic.
That's awesome. If you enjoyed that, Mark, I think you'll be excited that we're partnering with Vertigo on 5 more great games from Deep Silver and others. We'll share more about this lineup very soon.
The bread doesn't matter. Look, the bread doesn't matter.
The metaverse is constantly evolving.
The digital currency is nothing until people start using it. Digital currency is nothing.
New downloadable content regularly, like Echo VR, Beat Saber, Onward.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Look, they're investing real capital in something that's not real. Think about this. People are investing money in this shit.
Oh, I love Beat Saber.
So do I. And Beat Saber just passed $100 million in lifetime revenue on Quest alone. It's a great example of a game that
there's physical copies.
They've actually been working on evolving the way that you interact with the tracks and feel the music. The team has been working on something really cool. Check this out.
Yeah, but the early investors are the ones who fuck everybody up. Look, we have to fight this thing now before a billion dumbasses log into it. Because think about this. If we don't use it right now, the shit is free. You know what I'm saying? The apps are free and all that shit. But they're selling it right now. I watched the whole propaganda hour video. I watched propaganda videos of people using it. I watched a video of a bitch who used it for 24 hours. She's talking about her head was spinning, this and that. I'm watching all this shit. So what they're trying to do now, they're selling it right now. They're promoting it because when, like I said, when Facebook went offline, and it was Facebook and Twitter and another thing, they went offline for a few days, like a couple months ago, right? That's when it's Meta. I know, that's what I'm saying. So that's when, just like Xbox Live, when they switched over from 360 to the One, the 360 one shut down for a whole day. Just like when the first Xbox Online came out and 360 came out, they shut the whole. Anytime you have to re-put some new software in there, it's going to shut down the old software. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's an update. This is the new update. But what I'm trying to say, if we don't use it, it has no power. It only has power when dickheads get on there. Yeah, there is. It won't work. Yeah. That's not, but what's good, y'all? I don't use that shit though. I use YouTube. Yeah, Google, yeah.
And
yeah,
they keep partnering with incredible artists.
I know, and that's, remember with the This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. It is. You're right, and that's a fact. But what I'm saying is, if we don't, like, okay, yeah, if we don't use it, it'll go away. But at the same time as this, it's not real, right? They're tricking niggas into Ready Player One. They're tricking niggas into Ready Player One. They're tricking niggas into Ready Player One. And then the NFT thing, you're going to have Ready Player One with your items in the digital world because niggas going to register them, take pictures of them, sell them, log them in, and get the rights to shit. But they're going to be in the digital world. And guess what? Once you build that digital world up, that is never going to go away. That's going to be there and forever. And then, bro, it's like we're giving the internet our life. It don't. Not mine, bro. I just went to the store. Look, I just went to the thing. No, bro, look. No, look. I just went to the store yesterday, to the old school store, and bought some Dragon Ball Z tapes, bro. Bro, I don't do the new because the new, I know what the new is doing. Bro, look, every game system, everything was groomed closer to this. It all led to this. Even from the Xbox Connect and the Live and all that shit, it all was grooming niggas for this. You know what I'm saying? And that, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. No.
These new music packs all the time. Did you play the Billie Eilish music pack last month?
A little more than I should.
Well, look.
I should have been working more on this metaverse presentation.
Well, they have a great lineup of artists for 2022. And there's one more epic surprise before the end of the year.
What's good?
So stay tuned. Okay. Have you played Population 1?
I mean, yeah, I love the game so much.
For those who haven't, Population 1 is a thrilling battle royale that is only possible in VR. Since its launch at Connect last year, it has become one of the highest games on Quest.
Yeah, but you don't.
I'm talking about multiplayer FPS.
I'm talking about niggas.
You can have up to 24 people at once for a match. We're super excited to keep launching big updates, like an all-new event later in November and a Winter Wonderland update in December.
Well, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. It'll go away. If you don't use it, it'll lose it, bro. I don't use Facebook. I'm against Facebook because it's a CIA tracking device, just like YouTube is. Look, YouTube is just some shit for the government for your dumb ass to tell your ideas, opinions, or create some entertainment to provide for them. It's a sense of new entertainment for niggas to.
Here's something
like you don't need the TV no more. Like you could just watch your favorite nigga in the country growing fruits and vegetables if that's what you're into. You can watch. You know what I'm saying? You can find whatever. That's why I call it YouTube. All this shit is like that, bro. You know what I mean?
VR medieval fantasy sandbox that pairs magic with melee is launching on Quest later this year.